What's going on, guys? Welcome to Freeing Your Mindset. And in today's video, we are going to talk about battling for the mind, anxiety versus depression. We will discover which of these is worse for your mind and which of these can affect your personal and financial life the most. Quick disclaimer, I am not a licensed professional, such as a doctor or therapist. If you need to seek more help than what you can learn on this channel, please talk to a licensed professional. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is about battling for the mind, anxiety versus depression. So let's start with anxiety and look at what it does to the mind. First off, we need to understand what anxiety is. Anxiety, also known as anxiety disorder, is an uneasy feeling that something will happen very soon that we have uncertainty of, and to do something that has an uneasy feeling attached to it. Also, it's a disorder that has an overabundance of uneasiness associated with interference in your daily life and can be sudden and intense. Now we need to know what can cause anxiety. The cause of anxiety can be from small everyday stress factors that build up within you and eventually can cause it to become a big event. And typical stress factors are worry about your finances, your job, family and friends, as well as others. So now we need to know the symptoms for anxiety. Here are some of the symptoms of anxiety. 1. Feeling nervous or being very tense. 2. Feeling of being in sudden danger. 3. Poor concentration. 4. Lost in thought about something else to distract you from your current worry. 5. Having an increased heart rate with heavy breathing. Now, I know that you are starting to wonder, is there any way I could either get rid of anxiety or possibly find ways that I can cope with it? The answer is yes, you can. However, if you feel that you cannot handle this on your own, then please seek professional help from a doctor or therapist who can look to treat you further. Here are some ways that you can try to do this on your own to cope with anxiety. 1. Staying active by doing exercises and yoga. You will want to do this outside because of Mother Nature's energy that the outside can provide instead of being indoors like a gym or your house. 2. Avoid alcoholic drinks. 3. If you smoke, you may want to look at quitting. 4. Watching how much caffeine you put in you. 5. Getting plenty of rest. 6. Meditation. 7. Having a healthy diet. 8. Start to practice diaphragmatic breathing. When you normally breathe, you do not use your lungs to full capacity. However, with diaphragmatic breathing, this allows you to use your lungs at 100% by consciously taking deep breaths using your diaphragm. And by using your diaphragm to take those deep breaths, it can help to calm you. Out of these ways that you can battle anxiety, I would try to stay active with yoga or exercising outdoors. That way you can get some of nature's positive energy to help you feel better. I would also recommend practicing diaphragmatic breathing for when you get to that point. This will help you calm down. I would also focus on meditation. It will help you train your mind on how to control anxiety. Once again, if you are unable to do this yourself, please seek professional help from a doctor or therapist that can give you the best course of action to take to combat your anxiety. Now we are going to look at depression and see what this does to the mind. Depression, also known as major depressive disorder, can be a common but serious medical illness affecting your personality through how you are acting as well as the way you think and feel about yourself. It can cause you to feel sad and lose interest in enjoyable activities that you participated in, as well as cause a variety of problems both emotional and physical, and can also decrease your functionality at both your work and at home. Now, just like anxiety, depression also has ways that you can try to take care of it yourself. Now let's take a look at what can cause depression. Here are some of the symptoms of depression. 1. Loss of interest in enjoyable activities. 2. Unrelated weight loss or weight gain. 3. Get too much or too little sleep. 4. Abnormal fatigue or not enough energy. 5. Increase in meaningless physical activity such as not being able to sit still. 6. Slow movement or talking. This is usually noticeable by others. 7. Difficulty with concentration, thought, or making a decision. 8. Feeling that you hold no value. Now, similar to anxiety, you may be wondering if there is either a way to treat depression or be able to cope with it. well, you're in luck. There is. The thing about depression is that, depending on the severity of the person, it can be more manageable than anxiety. Here are some ways to reduce your depression. 1. Exercise. This will greatly increase your mental health in a more positive way. Just like with anxiety, by doing this outside, Mother Nature's energy will help you with shifting your mindset from a negative space to possibly a neutral or positive place. 2. Cut down your time on social media. 3. Work on building great relationships that will be strong. 4. Cut down on the daily choices you make. 5. Lower your stress as much as possible. 6. Get a lot of sleep. 7. Staying away from people that can cause toxic relationships. Out of the ways to start reducing your depression, the main one I would do is exercise. Similar to anxiety, it will allow nature's positive energy to help you feel a little better. Another main way is also to cut down being on social media. By cutting your time down on social media, your depression will be very low and allow your mind to be at ease, and you will not be concerned with other people bringing you down and causing your depression to get worse. Also look to focus on something that gives you more passion, like taking an art class or cooking classes. The last one to focus on would be trying to get a lot of sleep. With getting a lot of sleep, it will allow you to be rested and may give you enough energy to have a more positive outlook on the day and your life. One other way that I would look at would be staying away from toxic relationships. By staying away from toxic people, there will not be anything to trigger your depression. Now, after looking at both of these, there is a similarity for reducing or getting rid of your anxiety or depression. What they both have in common is getting exercise. Now, I believe that going outside in Mother Nature is the best way to try to reduce the symptoms. Another similarity that you may see is that you need to reduce your stress levels either by using meditation or building strong relationships. With depression, motivation is the hardest thing to have and can affect your financial life by not being motivated to go to work and being able to manage your checkbook. With anxiety, this will cause constant worry about whether or not you will have the necessary finances to do the things that you're wanting to do, as well as pay your bills. Anxiety will also make you not want to check your account because you will worry that there is nothing there to pay for anything. With both of these together, it can cause serious damage to your mindset, but not only consistently worrying about your finances, but also giving you the lack of motivation to do something about it. Now, to determine which is the worst for the mind, I will be leaving this up to you to decide. Some say that anxiety is worse to deal with because anxiety can cause a severe amount of worry and fear. Some say depression is worse because it can cause people to give up on having hope and leave a void that possibly cannot be filled, as well as having a lot of despair. From my research into both of these, I would have to go with anxiety. I feel there are ways that we can relieve depression through talking with someone or crying our eyes out until the tears run dry. However, with anxiety, it's a little harder to get rid of. There is a consistency of being nervous all the time and being tense around people that I do not need to be tense around. Also, there is the lack of concentration that really concerns me, especially if you have a job that requires a lot of concentration. This is why I will let you be the deciding factor in this by leaving a comment down below and let me know what you think is the worst of the two. Also, I would love to continue to do battling for the mind videos, so leave a comment down below on whether or not you guys would like more content like this. Lastly, please, if you feel that any of these methods do not work, then seek professional help from a doctor or therapist to guide you on the right path to getting the help you need. Also, make sure to watch this video here if you would like more ways to change your mindset. Take care, everyone, and see you in the next video.